Hello, planner friends. It's so good to see you. I am going to be planning the week of Thanksgiving, and I'm actually going to use some fall colors, maybe non-traditional fall colors. I have a sticker sheet from Krissyanne Designs. This was from the celebration binder from 2020, actually. I'm going to be using it this week, using up my stash. And then I'm going to use some lettering she has from that year as well. My own stickers that I made for work. And then these are some random things I've gotten actually from like I think it's just American Greetings sticker sheets. And I'm gonna throw in some leaves and maybe some other festive things for Thanksgiving, as well as marking off when December 1st happens so we can get back to Christmas like all the rest of my layouts in November. All right, so the first thing I have already done, I've actually done a few things. I've marked out these headers with black PET tape, and then almost always I get the holiday sticker set from the Coffee Monsters Co. And usually when I get my planner, I just go to town putting them all in there ahead of time. I'm not going to do that for 2025, even though I really, really want to. I'm going to make sure that it fits with other things that I have going on in the particular week. So I'm going to hold off doing that for 2025, but I've actually already done it for this year. We have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and then December 1st is Rosa Parks Day and World AIDS Day. So all of those take up the back half of the week. I have off Thursday and Friday from work. My daughter has a half day on the day before Thanksgiving. And so this is going to kind of just be a fun layout that doesn't have a whole lot going on as far as appointments, but it's just a page full of celebration. All right, so first I have to figure out how I'm going to separate December 1st to be, I was thinking I was just going to use washi, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start, have to decide where I want to cut off Thanksgiving and go right back into Christmas. So I think I'll do it the Saturday after, because that'll be easier as far as being the end of the week. And then it's more room for decorating for Christmas. So I'll say that. Okay, I will do it starting here. Now I'm not doing this because I despise Thanksgiving. That's not it. I do enjoy Thanksgiving. But I enjoy Christmas more. And I appreciate Thanksgiving for what it is. It is a meal on a day, and I do give it its proper due. However, I feel like Christmas is a season, and I like to start it as early as possible, because that way when I hit January 1st, I am ready to take, actually probably December 26th, I'm ready to take down all the Christmas decorations. I have lived with it for 2 months, and they're ready to come down, which means I can start my January without all of the leftover stuff from the previous year. Well, that's a little crooked. That's fine. Life is crooked stickers. So I don't think... So on these sticker sheets, I have just a few icons that would work for Thanksgiving or fall, and a few on here. So I think I'm going to start with this kit and then supplement for other things. What I wanted to use on here was the Hello December over the December 1st date, because I don't, it may be silly, but when there is just one day on the end of my planner week that belongs in another month, I kind of feel like it needs more of a call out. And I'll have to maybe move that down or cut that off. I think I'll cut it off. Not only so that I can recognize that, oh, this is a whole new month that's in here, but also because I feel like it's all alone. So that might be a little too much into my brain insight for you, but there. That works. So that way my little December has the recognition that it deserves. Okay, so I'm going to put down my work stickers. I'll speed you up through this so you don't have to watch the whole process. It gets boring. Okay, those are my only 3 days I have to work that week, so that's going to be a nice break. Although there will be a lot of cooking in the Wednesday evening and then Thursday morning, and then relaxing on Friday. I've actually already finished all of my Christmas shopping, so Black Friday is more of a, I don't know, it's kind of a fun celebration to see everybody else get so excited about getting ready for Christmas, even though I'm already done. So let's bring out the kit. Okay, so the way I wanted to do these washi, so the washi has Count Your Blessings, Sweater Weather, Falling Leaves, repeated. There's 2 thin ones and then there's a thicker one with various colored leaves. So I'm going to put the leaves down first and then the text over it. Maybe. What I like about Krissyanne Designs stickers are that they're on this wonderful vinyl, which just works really well. And it's really thick, it's wonderful, but then also they're very easily removed. They're repositionable, I'll say. Oh, okay. I think maybe I'll put this up here. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing over here, except I'm going to only do part of it. Okay, I put that down a little crooked and off center, so I'm going to just pick it right back up and fix it. All right, we got that washi down. We've got some boxes and blank boxes. This says, I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. I probably won't be using this one because it's November. So I'm going to put this on a different page in my notebook to use another time. Thankful, grateful, blessed. I think I'm going to cut this one in half because I want to put this here for this week's focus section, but I don't want to use the blessed part. I wonder if that will work. I think I might need to cut a little bit lower. Let's make sure I'm on camera here for you. Okay. All right. Thankful and grateful fit perfectly right here. Oh. Okay, well the full box doesn't go all the way over, so I will use some extra stickers to kind of cover that up and make it look like I did that on purpose. See? It works out. All right. And I'm nuts about you. I don't know that I'm going to use this one either. I don't know that I ever actually would. A little insight. I am allergic to nuts. So, I know that's not what it's actually about, but I just have this aversion to all things nuts because I cannot enjoy them. So I'm not going to use the weekend banner because this is going to be Christmas. So I'm going to use a couple stickers that I made. These indicate my daughter has a meeting at school on that Monday, and then Wednesday she has a half day. And what that means for her is getting out at 10:50 in the morning. So it's a very short day for her before Thanksgiving, which I feel bad for the teachers on those days. I can't imagine what life is like. So I think the rest of this is going to be just placing these around in a variety of places. What I think I might do also, yep, I'm going to do it. I made a decision. I'm going to put a gratitude section at the end of every day of this week in the evening box hours, and I will write this in at the end of every day. So I struggle with gratitude, and I don't know. I know that everybody, the reason why I struggle is because I have a hard time thinking about all the things I'm grateful for that I have without thinking about the people that don't have it. So it is very hard for me to be thankful for my home when I know that there are so many people who don't. And I start sort of spiraling because there's the why me, why not me sort of questions that I have, and then I just turn into it turns something that is supposed to be uplifting into something that truly makes me sad. So I've had to approach gratitude a little differently. So the things that I write down that I'm grateful for are people in my life, things that are also as a result of things I've been able to do. You know, whether it is out of my own just strength to help people, things like that. So I have to focus a little bit differently with my gratitude. If that makes sense. I didn't mean to get too deep, but I just wanted to let you guys know where my head goes when I start with gratitude. I know people spend lots of time working on their gratitude journals, and I love that for them. I love that they can do that without it becoming an existential crisis. So when I focus this week on my gratitude, I'm going to be focusing a little bit differently than I think a lot of people do. So it's going to be an exercise beyond just the simple health, wealth, and happiness kind of situation. Okay, let's get back to stickers, off the heavy topics, and maybe let's talk about Thanksgiving dinner. It is a dinner, but I know that a lot of people start their dinners very early in the day. So when do you guys start Thanksgiving dinner? For me, my family actually, we do, what is it, a Friendsgiving? We have friends that have become family, and we go over to their house. I bring, side dishes, they supply the main dishes, and we get together and just enjoy each other's company. So it's family, friends, and we have a good time. We get started on that process pretty early in the day, not the eating part, but the getting together part. And so we don't probably eat until regular dinner time anyway. When I was younger, we would start really early, but that was so that we pretty much had a lunch, Thanksgiving lunch, maybe late lunch, but then we would have leftovers for dinner. So so we just kind of ate that all day long. So I know the time of day is kind of a debate out there. I've heard. I don't know for sure. Let's put this turkey right over the day. And then the pie. Okay, now let's talk about Thanksgiving food. So we all know the basics, right? You've got the turkey. Sometimes you throw in a ham. What else? What else are your go-to foods? What are unique things to your family, or that you thought were unique to your family, that isn't something that happens everywhere else? For me, we had, when I grew up, my dad was in the military, so we moved quite a bit. And it was interesting to see, even throughout our own country, there are a lot of variations between what dishes are called. For example, my parents grew up in the Midwest, and so even though we were a military family and moved around, a lot of what we called things were Midwestern ways of saying things, I guess. For example, in my house, a green salad was a Jell-O dish, and with fruits and marshmallows in the Jell-O. But I learned that a lot of people, when they say green salad, they mean a salad with lettuce. So, there are all kinds of, some people say the same words, but they mean something completely different. So now I use green salad the way that here in Seattle people use it, which means an actual salad. So that is, I have to change. I morphed for the place I currently live. Let's see. We got green bean casserole. We have pumpkin pie. And this year, because I am I'm following the, it's not a diet. I saw a nutritionist who has given me guidance on where to spend my calories and how many I should be consuming in a day. So I've been tracking my food in an app called Chronometer. And so this year, what I'm going to bring, instead of, you know, like a traditional pumpkin pie, I'm going to be bringing a crustless one that is also very low in fat and sugar. So I'll be doing that. So will be a pumpkin pie, but it will be something that is healthier for me and my nutritional needs. But then it's something I can also share with other people if they'd like to have that also. I'm also going to be bringing ratatouille, and that's another thing that I'm excited about. I made it last year and it turned out so great. And it is just basically squash, sliced up squash. You can use eggplant, tomatoes, onions, and you just slice everything up, and it's beautiful because you file everything like maybe a deck of cards where you can see all the individual slices, and you bake that with fresh herbs. And oh my goodness, it was so delicious and healthy. So I'm gonna do that again this year also. Maybe not necessarily a traditional Thanksgiving dish, but it's definitely something that made me feel like I was getting something very fancy, maybe is the right word, but staying healthy at the same time. But it's something that it takes a long time to make. So okay, I think I'm close to being done with the kit. I don't have a whole lot of events or things to write down using these boxes, so I'm gonna probably just keep these in my binder to use a different time. I might actually use this to do here. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll put this to do here. Maybe I'll put it in the middle here. And then that's on to decorating for Christmas over here. Okay, so these stickers are from Pumpkin Paper Co., and unfortunately she's no longer in business, but I've had these for years, and I am going to use these as decor and use up some of my stash here. So these are absolutely adorable stickers. These are movie stickers. I think I'm going to just place these down the day on Saturday and Sunday. That is definitely something that we like to do. As I mentioned, I have already decorated for Christmas, already shopped for Christmas, but I do need to wrap presents and get them ready to mail. So that will be something that I do this weekend. And we'll get these down here also. So a lot of the gifts that I get are for people who are out of state. We don't do a whole lot for in-state, so that's part of the reason why I do things so early, is so that I can get them out and in the mail in time. And that way we're not worried about if somebody's going to get something or not. But it's also nice too, because I like to just sit back and enjoy the holidays, enjoy the events that come along, and that way I don't have to worry about it. I can go through just the fun parts and not be stressed out. Which is a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun events in our area for the holidays. And we also like to do cozy stay-at-home things for the holidays. So I also don't travel on Christmas. We used to do that when my 20-year-old was younger, and it was extremely stressful. Mailing gifts back and forth so that we all had things on the day. It was just not only that, but there's so many other travelers during that time. So we just decided that we weren't going to do it anymore. We will have our own Christmas morning, just the four of us, and that's what Christmas is for us. We travel other days, and I've always said my family is free to come for Halloween or free to show up for any other holiday of the year. July 4th, let's do it. But Christmas is something that is sacred to my family, and I kind of keep our tiny little tradition. You know, it's just us. What about you guys? What do you do for Christmas? I know that people travel. I also know that it is the like the highest. It's the day where there's. Okay, I'm gonna need to figure out how to say this. More people go to the movie on Christmas Day than any other day. So I know that's a tradition for some people to go to the movies. We've done it a couple times, but I'm just not sure that that's going to be something we do this year. Unless Wicked is still there and we decide to go again, because we're all looking forward to that. Let's see, green. And it might just be so good that we'll need to go there a second or third time. I don't know how many times we're going to see it before then. These little presents are so cute. All right, I'll put one more movie down at the bottom. Let's see, White Christmas. We have Home Alone up at the top. Let's do her watching Home Alone. Okay, so we've got all these little characters here that look so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can find a bigger winter Christmas sticker to go in this section here. Okay, I'm going to use these from Pretty Sheepy. They are adorable Disney Frozen stickers that I've used most of them, but I want to use this Christmas tree here. And then see about fitting in Sven. I can probably do that. And Olaf. Oh, there's a smaller Sven. Oh, I think he'll do fine here, right here. And Olaf. Here. Okay. I have Christmas off my weekend, and I have falled my week. I think that is exactly what I needed to do. I am ready for the week. What I will do is fill in to-dos that don't get done the week prior here. And the other thing I will do, oh, well, I've already Christmased up. The other thing that I will be doing this weekend is working on my monthly recap and my reflection. So I'll do that on this weekend. I don't necessarily need to write it down. It's something I do at the end of every month anyway. And I will put that here. Then I will work on the month of December. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you got something out of this, and I just wanted to let you know that I think you are important, you are special. I'm glad you're here, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving holiday, and that it is everything wonderful you hope for. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.